Hi, I'm Starr Densford with Pblcty, and today we're in conversation with Damaris Lewis. For some of our younger audience members, can you give any aspiring thoughts about becoming a model or becoming a professional dancer?
Well, the dancing for me has always been a side job. You know, I've just been blessed to have friends say, be a model. You can be on a runway on my stage, or you can pop and lock it on my stage. You know, like with the modeling, it's definitely something that if it's for you, it will be for you. But I do have a phrase that I always say, and it's at birth you're given a name that serves as your identification. It's up to you to create the name that will define you, and it's everything you do. So my definition, you have a different definition for me than somebody else, but I'm okay with that because it's not my name. It's not just one name. So for anybody aspiring to do something, I think that the biggest thing is realize that your dream can change, and that's okay. It's totally okay for you to say, I want to model, and then you get into it, and then you want to be a fashion designer. You didn't give up on your dream, it just kind of shifted gears. Or, you know, they say if at first you don't succeed, try and try again. You can try and try again, but if you keep trying and trying again, you're wasting a lot of time not trying something else.
Right.
You know, like they say, the sky's the limit. I don't believe that. I get on too many planes. You can't tell me my limit is reached every time we hit 10,000 feet and I can use my cell phone. It just makes no sense. So, yeah.
You have had a few cameos and getting a little bit more into film production roles. Anything coming up next?
Yeah, I just finished a movie role in Mark Lawrence's new film with Hugh Grant that'll be out next year. I'm one of Hugh Grant's students in the film, nothing too huge, but you can definitely look out for that.
So is that the broadcasting aspect, sports broadcasting and film and modeling? What's next? Is that the bigger picture, or more?
I look up to the 90s models. I look up to the models who knew how to take a photo, but knew how to give an interview, and knew how to sell furniture, and also knew how to be on House of Style. You know, we don't find that very much anymore. We don't find entities where they're household names. I'm not necessarily saying that I want to be one, but I'd like for someone to hear my name and know that there's something to back it up, not just a photo. So I personally don't know what's next, but I do know that whatever it is, I'll have fun doing it. And it'll be something that I want to do and not something that I've been forced to do.
Now, overall, what would you say is your top destination for a shoot?
Well, that's hard because SI took me to Turkey and Singapore already, but I really want to go to Egypt. There's something about, I'm highly obsessed with gold. My entire room at home is metallic gold, like the brightest gold ever. There's something about the authenticity of these people and the history that they have that even just me setting foot on there, I would definitely want to. And then I would definitely love to shoot in Rome. You know, I go to Paris a lot. I go back and forth for work, and there's something about also the history of these places where these buildings just look authentic. They don't look like our skyscrapers, and if you don't have that aspect of traveling, then you're lost. You know, you gotta leave. So I definitely want to shoot somewhere out there.
And speaking of SI, was that one of your, would you say, defining made it moments when you heard that you booked the first time?
Well, I don't know if I want to say made it, but it definitely made me realize that I'm doing something good. I was actually in high school. And I got a phone call after rehearsal, and I was screaming, running around the hallway. Tyra's cover is probably the only cover that I really knew growing up. I'm from the projects in Coney Island. You don't read magazines like on the regular, and I hear that I booked Sports Illustrated, and that to me was kind of like legacy. That word, it's not a word that we throw around so much anymore because everybody's doing things for themselves. But Tyra shot this photo to pave the way for somebody like me who can take a photo, to pave the way for somebody else who can take a photo, and then it becomes a recurring situation.
Pay it forward.
Yes.
Right. Well, thank you so much for joining us in the studio. We've had a fantastic time. And, you know, we hope to see you out there. We'll be watching you doing some broadcasting, MSG.
Yeah, you guys are awesome when I see you on the carpet, so
We appreciate that.
I can't wait. Hi, I'm Damaris Lewis, and I am in conversation with Pblcty.